welcome back to the Click Chick podcast. We are here for season 2. It's been a minute since I've done the podcast. Life got busy, weddings were crazy, bookings were crazy, and I didn't want to do the podcast injustice by just throwing episodes out. And in the meantime, I also decided to restructure it because our most popular and exciting episodes were always the gossip episodes. So this has been rebranded into a wedding gossip podcast, which I'm really excited about. I'm McKenna, your host, owner of 1828 Collective, which is a wedding photography company, and also Wild Society Weddings, which is my incredible team who works for me. And today I'm with sweet Samantha.
Hello.
She is a close friend of mine here in Charlotte, and I thought it was appropriate for her to kick off season 2 because we love a gossip moment.
We do. We love a gossip moment.
I feel like half of our friendship is like sitting out on the patio with a little glass of wine and spilling what's happened in the last week. So
spilling the tea.
Yeah.
For sure.
So when I said wedding gossip, she was like, I'm in. Here we go.
And here we are.
And here we are. So today's theme is going to be awkward dynamics. So kind of between family members, wedding party, wedding guests, whoever.
We love an awkward moment.
Right. So we're going to be reading Am I the Asshole from Reddit. We love an awkward. So ready to jump in?
Let's do it.
All right. So first story. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my brother's fiance wear my late mother's wedding dress? I, 32 female, lost my mom 4 years ago. It was devastating, and I inherited a lot of her things, including her wedding dress. My mom and I were incredibly close, and she always talked about how much she wanted me to wear her dress when I got married. I'm not married yet, but I've been saving the dress for my special day. My brother, 29 male, is getting married next year, and his fiance, 28 female, recently asked if she could wear my mom's wedding dress. She said it would mean a lot to her because she never got to meet my mom, and she wants to feel connected to her on the big day. I understand that it's a sweet gesture, but I don't feel comfortable with her wearing something that's so sentimental to me, especially since my mom always wanted me to wear it. When I told her I wasn't okay with it, she got upset and said I was being selfish. Now my brother is upset with me too, saying it's just a dress and that I'm ruining their wedding over something that's not a big deal. I offered to help her find a similar dress or even incorporate pieces of my mom's dress into her own gown, but she refused. Our family is now divided, with some saying I'm in the right and others saying I should let it go for the sake of family harmony. Am I the asshole for refusing to let her wear the dress?
Ooh, this is good. I have so many thoughts.
Spill.
I mean, I just feel like she shouldn't wear the dress.
I think it's weird. It's not your mom.
Right. Like,
And
why would
she's
you?
Gone.
And that's why it's weird. It's like, it should be family only.
Could they both wear the dress? Like if the sister-in-law wears it to her wedding?
Like the sister of traveling pants.
Yeah, sister of traveling pants.
I mean, I don't know. I feel so weird about it just because it's such a sentimental piece.
And it's kind of going against the mom's wishes.
That too. It's kind of like, what would she have wanted?
Yeah, like the mom was so excited for her to wear it. She never said, oh, my sweet boy, whenever you meet the love of your life, she should wear my, that feels like some hater.
Yeah, I feel like it's designated just for the daughter.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like reasons why the sister-in-law could get away with it. She didn't even meet her is the other thing. Like she wants to feel connected because she didn't meet the mom. Like I've shot a lot of weddings. I don't know if you've been to a wedding where they did this, but they'll have like a memorial at the ceremony spot. So they'll save like a chair for the mom or something.
Mm-hmm.
So like they could do that and include like a photo in the chair, put some flowers there.
Yeah, like
for
there's
her.
other ways to implement that.
Yeah.
Than her wearing the dress. Like that just seems too close to home.
And then she probably also has to tailor it to her body.
So then they could not both wear it.
Right. Like what if she's smaller than the actual daughter and then she can't wear it because it's been tailored so tiny?
Like it's not going to fit you both.
I would crash out. I like being unique. Like I'll repeat outfits all day. I'm not bougie like that and I don't have the budget for that. But I wouldn't want my wedding photos to look like someone else's wedding photos because I don't like comparison. So like maybe judge me for this, But I'm like, I don't want anyone to be like, who wore it better? Or
No
like,
judgment here. I would not want that at all. Like
can you imagine?
no.
People
Like
are like,
I
oh,
want,
Sarah looked good in that.
like even wedding rings. Like I want my wedding ring, if I ever get married, to be super unique and like non-traditional. So
Oh, that's cute.
if like my friend has the same ring, it's just gonna feel weird. You know what I mean?
You know what's interesting? This is like a sidebar, but like celebrity rings influencing what people want for their engagement ring. Because who was it that got married recently that had a marquise, and now everybody has a marquise?
Oh
As of
yeah.
like a year ago. Is that how you
Probably
say
Kim
it?
Kardashian.
It's marquise, right?
Yeah, Marquise. I don't know. Is it?
Is Kim Kardashian engaged?
I don't know.
I
She's
still feel like
always,
she's
like, on
dating
and
Pete
off.
Davidson.
Like low key.
Yeah.
That was such a weird relationship. That's a whole nother podcast.
Oh my god, the one where she was like getting in the shower with him on the episode. She was like, "Hey babe, I'm getting in the shower. You want to join?" And he like threw his phone up in there. This was like on the show while she's actively divorcing Kanye.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
Like during.
Yeah. So like he has to watch this. I would be putting explosive tweets out there too. Not that we're Kanye stans, but like that was crazy.
No, for sure. I need to catch up because I have not kept up with the Kardashians
You
in
have
a
to
while.
I don't think it's called that anymore.
Is it not? It's just called the Kardashians.
Write in the comments. Are you guys Kardashian fans? We
Yeah.
want to know. Did you enjoy the
I
tangent?
used to be for sure. Like growing up, watching it.
It's
I would
like
keep up.
motivational how much Kim works. Like I respect that. She has some
You
hustle in
guys
her.
don't. What'd she say? You guys don't work, or what'd she say?
I don't remember this. I wouldn't be surprised. Like her and
She went viral
Courtney
for
were
like a
always-
clip about people not working. That could get controversial too, but
I've been quoting the Kim, people are dying like all the time lately. Like any minor inconvenience or someone's complaining, like Kim, people are dying.
no, and they are.
Like
And
it's never that serious.
they are so unserious.
Yeah, like your DoorDash order took an extra 30 minutes. People are dying. Anyway, I definitely don't think she's the asshole for.
No.
What do you think the people voted for on the Reddit thread? What the verdict was?
I think they're in line with us. I
do you
would
think
say.
it matters if she's not currently dating somebody? Like, what if she's like, did she say her age? 32, female. That's not old. She's got so much time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if she was like 50 or 60, like an older sister or something.
Right. Or like
and
second wedding.
had already
maybe.
been married. Yeah. Then that'd be a little
Yeah.
different.
But like, still, at the end of the day, it's your mom.
Mm-hmm. Like you kind of get the say, unless there's like multiple sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's not the asshole.
What-
And the people agreed.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. Do you feel like we won?
I feel like we're not the assholes either.
Yeah.
No, I do feel like we won.
I love
Makes
it.
me feel good.
Ready for the next?
Yes.
Am I the asshole for asking my guests to pay $10 to come to my wedding? My fiance, 23 male, and I, 23 female, are getting married in less than a month. We are doing a small wedding and only inviting 20 guests. We decided we wanted to have our wedding up in a canyon, but to access this canyon, it costs $10. So we're having our guests pay the $10 to enter the canyon. We put this canyon fee on our invitations. My sister called today, and she had just received her invite in the mail and was mad about having to pay to attend a wedding. She called me an asshole because I was being a cheapskate and there are thousands of canyons that won't have a fee. But me and my fiance already have our hearts set on this specific canyon and view. As the argument went on, she started to nitpick our whole wedding plan, having the guests bring their own camping chairs, not having a real reception, just a small dinner for those who attend, and posting our registry all over social media, but only having 20 people actually be invited. We don't want to spend money, and so doing it outdoors is one way of doing that. We also just want our close, intimate friends and families to be there, so I don't know what's wrong with keeping it small. To those who will ask, it's a canyon fee you have to pay at the base, so it's not like we could just pay the park rangers in advance and just say that this should cover it. It's open to the public. So am I the asshole?
Yeah, you're the asshole.
Just Venmo your guests.
You're the asshole.
Like, it's only $10, so like to me, it wouldn't piss me off if I was invited to a wedding and they were like, oh, it's a $10 entrance fee.
Yeah.
Like some of the locations I shoot out with my clients, it's like a $3 fee, a $5 fee, like whatever. I've never been like, hey clients, thanks for booking me for your engagement session, your proposal. Can you send me $10? Like that's petty. I mean, if you're charging next to nothing for sessions,
No,
like,
exactly.
maybe,
But like if you're estimating a certain amount of people to be there, just like that's kind of like your venue charge.
Also,
right?
20 people, $10 is $200.
You're getting a good deal.
Yeah.
Most venues are how much?
Right.
Thousands of dollars.
Like at least 10 in
You're
our
actually
area. Yeah.
getting the better end of the stick here.
Right. Like it's $200. Venmo everybody, or like at your dinner reception have a bunch of $10 bills and just hand them out to everybody like party favors.
Yeah, like they're probably already like booking hotels, flights
right, if
to
it's
get
in a
there.
canyon.
And again, it's only $10, but still.
There's an update. Should we read the update?
Oh.
All right. Info/update. 1. No, it is not a national park. It's just a canyon near our hometowns. We talked to the rangers, Forest State Park. I don't know why you call them. They said it was fine as long as we didn't go over 100 people. I didn't realize posting your registry to social media was such a faux pas. Everybody posts everything nowadays online, and many people had asked me about the registry, so I posted it. Yes, we talked to the rangers. We asked them if we could buy passes or slips or give them a list of names ahead of time in order to pay for our guests, but none of those solutions worked. We decided informing our guests that there would be a $10 fee as a heads up would be the best way to go. I guess we should have been more creative, but we already sent out the invite, so there goes half the suggestions. We are taking some of the other ones under advisement, probably going... there's a huge typo here that I don't know. Probably going to use an usher or bus at the gate. Those were all good ideas. That is a good solution, actually, to just have a whole bus come through.
Yeah.
That was smart of them. When we said small dinner, we were referencing the size of the after party or lack thereof, no reception. Not the amount of the quality of food, but thanks again for your judgment. The comments must have went after them. I didn't read the comments.
They went in.
I accept the judgment that I am the asshole, but 23 is not that young to be getting married. It wasn't about the money. It was about the logistics, and none of this has any bearings on if my marriage will succeed or fail. Ouch.
Ooh, got personal.
You don't know our relationship, so please stop. Valid. Honestly, people are so quick to be like, don't get married. Like,
you're too young.
Get a divorce. Like, break up. Everybody on Reddit is like so savage, but they do give good advice. I don't know if you ever scroll Reddit.
A little bit, just for not for wedding things, but
you hit the AITA thread. All of our guests, so point 6, all of our guests, other than our parents and my sister and my fiance's 3 sisters, are outdoors type college friends from the area, so it's not a big deal to get married in a canyon. Okay, I definitely agree that they shouldn't have posted their registry online. Like, if people ask for it, but usually they say, like, your gift for a wedding should be around the equivalent of what the couple is spending on you being there as a guest. So, like...
But how do you know that?
Typical weddings, I think they say to budget $150 a person, which is a little crazy, right? Because it's like if it's you and your partner going to the wedding, then you're spending $300 on a gift. But like, I think being grown adults, late 20s, 30s, 40s, like $200 for a wedding present isn't crazy.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like if I don't even remember the last time I attended a wedding as a guest.
Really?
Am I a jerk for saying that? Am I forgetting someone's wedding? But like all of my friends, when they've gotten married, I've already been booked for weddings. So I'm like, sorry, I can't be there.
Well,
like,
you're the wedding photographer.
My sister got married last July, but I was her photographer / maid of honor. So I don't feel like that counts.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. Which like I hired one of my team members to do like her ceremony and stuff. So I was able to like stand and be her like actual maid of honor. I wasn't the photographer the whole time.
Yeah.
But she told me when we were like planning the wedding, she was like, you're the only person that's ever photographed me and Blake, her husband, and we don't want someone else to do it. Which, like, Haley, the girl who did photograph it, she's been on the podcast before. She's amazing. She did an outstanding job, like, shooting alongside me for portraits, and she would have crushed it without me. She actually, like, stepped in a couple times when I was like, hey, yo, I'm exhausted. Like, can I have a minute? Nailed family photos, all of that. But, yeah. I don't remember the last time I like got somebody a wedding present.
Usually I do like I will go on their registry and I'll see like what I think they need.
Is it like,
It's like,
what would be fun
what
for you to
makes
buy?
sense?
Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Like, what's fun? What's something different? Not just like, or I'll do a gift card, and I know that's so low effort, but it's just
but like
like,
for how much?
if they don't know, like $100, $200, it kind of just depends on, is it a coworker? Is it like a really close friend?
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, so
if it's a
you're
close friend,
covering
it's
your
more
costs.
thought into it, you know.
Yeah.
But sometimes like they don't really have a lot on their registry, or like it's all picked through, and it's like, well, what do you get?
I know, because I don't want to buy them the boring stuff. They're like, I want Tupperware. I'm like, are you going to think of me every time you put away your pasta and stain it with spaghetti? Got that spaghetti sauce.
They're gonna take that Tupperware to Goodwill.
Maybe if they wanted glass Tupperware, like the Pyrex stuff, that's pretty nice.
Oh yeah,
it's
that's
better.
good.
Yeah,
that's the good
I would
stuff.
probably buy that for them. I usually do buy things off of my friends' registries when they get married because, like, I'm not a jerk. I'm like, sorry, I can't be there. Here's a gift.
Yeah,
like, I got somebody really nice sheets last time.
Oh, that's
and
a
then
good
the time
gift.
before that, it was like these super plushy. They were from like Bed Bath and Beyond or something. Bath towels. But it was like the oversized
like
ones.
the nice stuff that
Yeah.
you don't want to buy yourself.
Exactly. So I was like, okay, this is a nice gift. But like anything with like, I don't know, organization or like if I can tell it's for the man. I'm like,
Yeah, forget
I'm
that.
not doing this. Like you can buy that for yourself. Anyway, sorry, we got way off topic. Yeah, posting the registry. If somebody asks, I think that's okay.
But
Like,
online, yeah, like online,
just being like link in bio.
unless she has
you're
a
not
super
invited.
big following,
But even that is just
kind of a little cringy.
It's like, at what point are you like a beggar on the street, but
like,
you can
look,
afford to buy
me stuff?
Yeah. And like, I think what's hard about registries when like people are getting married later in life, just in our society anyway, but like you already have everything you need.
Mm-hmm.
Like I live alone. I have a whole house set up. Like if I get married, it's like you just asking for frivolous things. Like I would really like a marble cheese board. If anybody wants to pitch in and
Who
randomly send
doesn't
it to
want
me,
that?
hit me up. But
Yes.
you know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah,
what are you asking for? You're asking for us to like upgrade what you already have. I don't, you know,
like a Dyson vacuum.
right. That would be nice. Hit up Samantha in her DMs. Yeah.
But moral of that story, I mean, even with the update, charging someone to come to your wedding is
Tacky.
just a little weird. But I'm glad they did the ushering thing, because that was a little bit better.
Smart. The bus would be smart. Or if they want to just keep it easy breezy beautiful, like good thing they told people and then just reimburse them at the reception.
Like make some kind of creative way to like hey, thanks for paying your way in, but here's
you know what else would be cute? Like I've seen people, they write letters to everybody with like those intimate weddings. They'll write a personal letter for each person and then give them to them. So like you can just tuck the little $10 in the envelope.
Yeah.
Be like, here's your reimbursement. Love you.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's a couple that just went viral last week or 2 weeks ago for charging tickets to their wedding.
Are they famous?
No. And then they did a silent auction and all of this stuff, and they ended up, let me look up the story. Okay, the article says, we sold $1,000 tickets to our wedding. Haters called it a scammy cash grab, but hundreds of happy guests paid up. The Idaho-based digital entrepreneurs sold $1,000 tickets to their $50,000 wedding weekend extravaganza, making room for a whopping 270 guests, most of them strangers from the internet.
What?
But turning their holy matrimony into a money-making display wasn't just about pocketing a tidy profit, the happy honeys insisted. It doesn't have the rest of the article. I think I need to pay to read it. But they did like a silent auction and all this stuff. And then they had tiers for tickets. So like you could pay to be there for the entire wedding weekend and do all of the activities and rehearsal dinner, welcome party, like all of that. But they donated it to charity. So like they covered the cost of the wedding. I'm pretty sure they covered the cost of the wedding and then donated the rest to some charity.
Who has that kind of money though?
It says digital entrepreneur couple. I don't know if that means influencer and like fancy speak.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're like TikTok famous or something.
Yeah.
Like who charges that kind of money to come to their wedding? I'm glad they did donate it at least, but like
Yeah.
Who pays that? Would you pay
I
that?
said most of them were strangers.
Just,
I've never liked an influencer enough for all that.
like, I'm not paying that much to come to your wedding. To do what? Like, you're not gonna know anybody.
Right, like what? You're crying at their ceremony? I'm just so happy for this person I have a
It's all for
parasocial
clout.
relationship
You
with.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's all for clout.
Yeah, they go just so they can post it on their TikTok and Instagram story, and they're like, "Oh my god, I was at so and so's wedding." I don't know. Life is getting weird. 2025 is a
Very
weird
weird.
time to be alive. Anyway, moving back onward to our story. Yeah, y'all are the asshole. Everybody agreed they're the asshole. You agree they're the asshole?
Yeah, I totally agree. They're the assholes.
Hardcore. All right, next story. Am I the asshole for ruining my best friend's wedding? Me and my husband Mark were together for 4 years before I found out he was cheating on me. Everything was perfect, and then one evening he sat me on the sofa and told me about his affair. I could not believe it. I just got up and packed my stuff. I drove straight to my best friend Amy's house. We have been best friends since we were 5. I told her everything that happened, and she told me I could stay with her as long as I needed since me and Mark lived together and I needed some time to find a place to move into. When her and her boyfriend Alex announced they were getting married, she asked me if I would be her maid of honor. And I'm not going to lie, it was such a stressful time for me as I was working full time and helping plan this wedding. Don't get me wrong, I felt so honored, but I was exhausted. She told me that she always wanted to have her wedding in a big open field with trees everywhere and around nature. And it so happened that my parents owned a ranch, so I asked if we could throw the wedding there. And obviously, since Amy had been a part of our family for so long, she was like an adopted daughter, so my parents were more than happy to have her wedding there. The evening before the wedding, I was busy putting up some decorations. That is when one of the bridesmaids approached me, and I did not know this girl. I think she was a coworker of Amy's. She just walked up to me and told me that she was so impressed with me that despite everything, I was still willing to help Amy with her wedding. And I was like, sorry? She then went on to tell me that she knew my best friend Amy had slept with my husband, Mark. Just take your mind back to that affair he had been having, and in perfect timing, Amy's soon-to-be husband, Alex, came around the corner. I asked if he knew about this, and he told me that he, in fact, knew. Amy had told him because she didn't want to go through the marriage with any secrets. He said he made a promise to himself that after their honeymoon, he would tell me the truth. He had forgiven Amy and had asked me to do the same, and I again had no clue what to say, so I just got in my car and drove to my parents' house and I told them everything that happened. They too were absolutely stunned. They couldn't believe it. That afternoon, I get a call from Amy. I got at least 100 more phone calls from her, and then it started with Alex trying to call me. Then it progressed to numbers I didn't even know. I finally found out on Facebook that my parents had thrown their entire wedding off their property. The wedding hadn't even taken place at all. And now Alex and Amy were both bad-mouthing me all over the place. But my parents said they didn't care. Anyone who asked me got the truth, which quickly had people siding with me. But I still get the occasional, it wasn't a big deal, it was a one-time thing, or you're over-exaggerating from our mutual friends. So tell me what you all think. Was I exaggerating, or should I have handled it better? I don't know.
I'm speechless. I'm so speechless right now.
It's the fact
that
insane. She stayed with, what was the friend's name? Amy. Like, she went straight to Amy's house. He was like, hey, babe, love you, but I messed up. And she was like, let me go to Amy. I need some love right now. This is somebody who I can confide in. And she knew.
That's shitty.
I wonder if Amy was dating her boyfriend. Like, were Amy and Alex together when she slept? Like, was it a mutual affair? Because didn't he say he had forgiven Amy?
I don't know. I think I missed that.
Yeah. Because he said, yeah, he had forgiven Amy and had asked me to do the same. So Amy cheated also. And he was like, all right, slay. Which she told him after they were already engaged. So he's pretty deep in it.
Yeah.
I want to know the time frame between when they had the affair and when they got engaged.
Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of details there. But either way, not okay.
It's not the vibe.
not okay.
What would you do?
Like, at the wedding?
Like, in the moment. So it was the night before she was putting up decorations, and a bridesmaid was like, oh my God, good for you, girl. You're so strong for being able to do all of this despite the fact that they slept together.
I'd lose my shit.
Honestly, knowing you,
I would literally lose my shit.
you would be like out with a like Tiger Woods' ex-wife, like beating the car with a golf club or baseball bat. I don't remember what it was. It was
like
probably
when
a golf
Britney
club. He's a
Spears shaves her head and gets the baseball bat and starts slugging the car.
I think
Have you
told
seen that
me
meme?
last week. You were like something
That's me.
about you shaving your head or something. I don't remember.
I'm like 2 traumatic experiences away from shaving my head. No, but literally, no. I would literally lose my shit.
Because it's the day before the wedding.
Exactly. Like, what would you do? What would you do? Would you just like lose your shit and leave?
I'm like a little, is the word vindictive? Like, I would definitely cancel the wedding. Like, you're not getting married on my family's property. I would hire off-duty cops, have them at the end of the driveway. And that's how people find out the wedding. Like, I'm not giving you a warning. You're just showing up and surprise, you're not getting married today.
Like, actually, it's canceled.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming.
Yeah. And then I would probably have a banner, like right where the cops are, that was like, Amy slept with, what was it, Mark. So the wedding's off. And that way everybody knows. Because, like, I'm not explaining myself later.
No, that's the last thing I'd want to do is, like, have to explain to everybody. Because if you're
humiliating me, I'm humiliating you.
Karma.
If we go down together. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's crazy. So, like, do we feel bad because they put so much money into the wedding and all this planning, and their family booked hotels, and they're out here, and now they can't get married? No one's gonna watch them. Be happy.
That's better than Broadway.
Can you imagine being a guest?
No. Actually, yes. I would live for that. I would show up and be like, what's going on?
So I wonder if the parents, they didn't explain either how they found out. Like, I wonder if the parents kicked them out the day before, like immediately after. I don't know. Regardless, not the asshole. There's an edit.
There's an update.
It's really short.
Okay.
Edit. I have read all of your kind comments and have decided to drop those mutual friends of mine who defended Amy. I'm currently healing through all of this as I have just lost my best friend of 22 years. But don't worry. I have thanked my parents profusely for how they protected me. Yeah, good on the parents. And any friend who says they're overreacting, I want them to think about what they would do if Amy slept with their husband.
Like, a 22-year-old friendship is...
And that's
wild. It's not like it's just like a...
Yeah. When my friends have a partner, I'm like legally blind. Like, he's just noise in the background.
Like, you're supportive.
I'm like, I don't look at him. I'm just kidding. Not that extreme. But, like, it's like we're cool, but, like, I can't even see you as an attractive object. Like, you just...
No, it's like off limits. It doesn't come up in my mind.
Yeah.
Like, there's no...
You're like an extension of my friend. You're like her big toe. Who's like a really good big toe, like, I'm sure.
Yeah. Like, if you cut the big toe off at some point,
you know, it ruins your balance.
In the relationship,
like, yeah,
I'll be there.
And I'll be there. Yeah.
And I'll sew your toe back on.
This is the craziest analogy.
But I love it. That's so true. But nobody wants your big toe. Ever.
Yeah, nobody. I don't care how well manicured your toe is. I don't want it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like, that's
off limits. Like, I would never, ever even imagine sleeping or being with a friend's partner.
I can't even imagine flirting with them or anything. I'm just like,
no.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be friends with them and be friendly and have a good dynamic.
Yeah.
But that's where it stops.
Yeah. Like, I'm never going to be, like, texting privately, like, inside jokes or sending memes
unless
DMs.
It's like me planning something for your birthday or
I'm like, we're
surprise
throwing this
party
in a group chat. Like,
yeah,
I err on, like, over cautious when it comes to like communication and stuff. Cause I'm like, once there's gray area, it's so hard to get rid of that. Like if you're suspicious of your friend having a crush on your husband or whatever, it's like getting that out of your head is really hard.
This never happened to me, thank goodness. And I hope it never does.
You've never like been talking to a guy and one of your friends, all of a sudden her voice goes up an octave and they're like, oh my God, your car is so nice and you're so funny.
Not like seriously, no. Like maybe if it's like just like a couple dates in or something, or like just meeting.
Yeah.
And then it's like that gray area of like, okay.
Yeah, but like
we're not serious yet.
3-4 months in.
Yeah, that's never happened. Usually they don't make it that far.
You're like, you can tell. Bye. Oh. Who needs them? Who needs a big toe?
Right.
Anyway, definitely not the asshole. And she did the right thing. Her parents are awesome. And those mutual friends who told you you're being over exaggerative, I hope Amy sleeps with your husband and you tell us how you feel after that.
Do you think this happens a lot? Like friends doing that?
Friend affairs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Actually,
really?
Yeah.
Have you heard it and seen it yourself at weddings?
Okay. So I won't say when, or if it was recent, or 6 years ago, or 3 years ago, who knows? But I caught a bridesmaid talking to somebody on the phone, all flirty, talking about her husband. And like, all right, well, I'll see you later. Like, he's going to be home with the kids and da-da. Maybe it wasn't another man. But then her man walked in and she just hung up the phone. She looked panicked and she hung up the phone. So I'm not saying it was shady. And then her and her man got in a fight. Ooh. Yeah. I left. I wanted to stay, but I left. I'm like, I don't need all this heat. I'm just a vendor. But yeah, I was definitely like, but just in my personal life, I've had friends who have had that happen where a friend does do that. So it's messy and sad and devastating. So it happens and it's really, really dark. Just like imagine,
like, how do you recover from
like,
that?
Right. Like, it's an ongoing affair. I would never have a girlfriend again. I couldn't trust anybody.
I would lose trust for men and women at that point.
Yeah. They're all
like, I'm just going to hermit in my apartment and never come back out.
Yeah. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next story. This will be our last story for today. Am I the asshole for not letting my friends use my backyard for their wedding because they do not want me to bring a +1? Here is the situation. Last summer, I bought my grandparents' house. This house was the hangout spot for my friends and I throughout our childhood. This includes my friend Dave. The house has a sizable amount of land, which includes a lake and a gazebo. I was supposed to buy the house with my now ex-girlfriend, Leslie. But going through the process of getting approved to buy, I found out that she has massive amounts of credit card debt and personal debt that she hid from me throughout our 4 years together. I decided to break up as a result. That was about 6 months ago. I met Leslie because Dave's long-term girlfriend, Kim, is Leslie's cousin. Dave and Kim are engaged and set to get married in April. When I was buying the house, they asked if they could have the ceremony at the gazebo, which I agreed to do. In December, I started dating again. Leslie has not taken this well at all. She thinks we are going to get back together and has tried multiple times to make that happen. I have told her no. In no uncertain terms, that isn't happening. Dave and Kim have asked me to not bring a +1 to the wedding for Leslie's sake. I have told them that this request is ridiculous. This wedding is happening at my house using my land, and I am not allowed to bring a date because of a crazy ex. If that is the case, then they need to find a new venue for the wedding. They are pissed about this given the short time frame of when the wedding is supposed to happen. So we are at an impasse. Am I the asshole?
No.
Like, I kind of think they are.
Really?
I think we disagree. Okay, tell me why no.
I mean, if he right?
Yeah.
Is letting him.
Well, actually, I think so. It doesn't say, but I think
well,
so.
if he's letting them use their land, and like, I just feel like everyone should be able to bring a +1.
But hear me out. He's friends with multiple people there, so it's not like, oh, I'm hosting this wedding and I don't know anybody. It's going to be awkward. Like, they're all friends. So by your logic that he should be able to invite whoever he wants. Like, you know when parents pay for a wedding and they're like, I'm going to invite my 20 friends because I'm paying for it so I can.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is that kind of following the same? Like, it's still their wedding day. It's just he's providing the venue.
Well, just a +1. It's not like you're bringing a whole entourage. You're just bringing one guest. And it doesn't really have to be like someone super serious that he's dating. It could be a friend or a coworker.
Well, that would be better, but he's bringing a girl that's going to make Leslie, like, a close friend. She's probably a bridesmaid. Upset. So, okay, they started dating in December, January, February, March, April. That's only 5 months. They might not even be boyfriend, girlfriend, official.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they could just be seeing each other.
Yeah.
With 2025 dating terms.
Which is kind of serious at that point.
5 months?
In this economy?
I don't even know, man.
5 months? If you make it past like 2.5, you're doing something.
You're locked in. I don't know. It's dark out here in the dating world, but
that's a whole nother podcast.
That's a whole other podcast. But I don't know. I don't like it because I believe in keeping the peace when possible.
like, roles reversed. Leslie would want to bring someone to his wedding. Everybody wants to bring a guest. Unless you're just trying to crash the wedding.
Right. Well, she wants to get back with him. I don't know.
She'd bring someone, though. For shiggles.
She should. You know what? If he gets a +1, Leslie should bring somebody. Even if it's just like a guy friend. And she's like, I pretend that we're... Just to be messy.
Yeah.
Is this bad advice? Fun part about this story. There's an update.
We love an update.
And it's a long
It does change my
update.
mind sometimes.
So everybody buckle up. All right, here's the update. So I met with Dave this morning. We talked for almost 2 hours about everything. I laid it out that I thought he was, at best, a shitty friend. I went through our long history of various things over the years that has me questioning our friendship. That was the bulk of our conversation. We then turned to the breakup with Leslie and the shit show of the last 6 months. Throughout the last 6 months, despite Leslie's craziness, I have bent over backwards to try and accommodate her feelings. She has shown up to my house in the middle of the night. I did not go for a restraining order. When I go out, I do not go to places I know that her and her family like to go. She has implied to her family and mutual friends at various times that I cheated and or I took advantage of her financially, neither of which is true at all. I have held my tongue to not embarrass her about these things in front of her friends and family. Dave knows all that and yet is demanding, once again, that I put Leslie's feelings before my own. I said, you and everyone need to stop coddling her like she's a child. Dave concedes that Leslie has been crazy and ridiculous since the breakup, but he says she feels she did not get closure after the relationship. She wants to have an evening where she can talk to you to get that closure. He also told me that Leslie has been very vigilant about paying off her debt and paid off almost $10,000 of the credit card debt. She wants to talk to me about her progress to see if that might cause me to change my mind. It will not. I asked him, so do you expect me to go to the wedding and talk to her? Because I have her blocked everywhere and, date or not, I do not plan to say a single mumbling word to her. He said, I fully expect she would lose it if y'all do not talk at the wedding. I told him that if that is the case, then for the good of my property, I can't have Leslie come. If she is so unstable that I need to be coerced into a conversation with her, she is too unsafe to be a guest in any capacity in my home. So I have told him, based on what he has told me, Leslie cannot come to my house or on my land. I am willing to still have the wedding at my place, but I cannot trust Leslie won't do something given what you are telling me. Dave lost it at this point. He said, F you and your shit, I don't need it. So I said, then the wedding is off. He left, and now that is the state of things. Oop. That's a lot.
That's a lot of nuanced emotions.
Leslie showing up in the middle of the night, unannounced, because she's blocked.
Sounds like something we would do.
What, show up? I would never. I don't want to get shot. North Carolina is crazy. Everybody has guns.
No, yeah, I don't want to do that either. It's a little crazy.
Also,
out
I don't
there.
think I've ever cared that much. But it's, I don't know. How do we feel about the debt? Like the fact that she was hiding the debt from him.
That's a little spooky.
Like, how much debt do you feel like you have to disclose? Because it's like, oh, I have, what, $2,000? I don't, but like somebody, oh, I have $2,000-$3,000 of credit card debt. It's do you have to say that? Or is it like she has...
That's definitely a conversation that should organically come up at some point.
Especially if you're buying a house together.
Oh, for sure. That comes up very quickly if you're buying a house together.
Yeah. I'm bold
that
when
comes
I'm
up in the credit report.
I ask that stuff like early on. I'll be like, what's your credit score?
How much debt do you have?
Yeah.
And what is it?
Like, do you have student loans?
Because student loans is different than credit card debt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all like different, like weighted different in my mind, but like it always freaks me out if somebody's like, oh yeah, I have $25,000 in credit card debt because I traveled a lot. I'm like, it's fine, like no judgment. It's
yeah,
just
but like how much priorities. Do you make? Because if you can pay that off because you make XYZ a month, that's different. Yeah. But if you don't make that much and you have that much amount of debt, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
It's going to take you a few years.
Which again is like fine if that's your priority. It's just not mine. So like I care about these things, but I'm also a little too forward. So I feel like he should have asked Leslie sooner what her debt situation was if he wanted to buy a house with her. Like, how are you in the point of like you're going through a loan officer and now you're finding out she has debt? It feels like she was hiding it.
She was definitely ashamed.
I wonder if they lived together at the time too. Like while they're trying to
I would hope so. Because it's almost like a try before you buy, situation. Because like live together, rent an apartment for a year, and then maybe move in together.
Yeah,
that's what I would prefer to do.
Oh my god, I couldn't buy something.
Oh, I'm just gonna buy a house with someone, and then what if we can't coexist?
Yeah, I'm stressed. Why does everybody coddle Leslie so much?
What'd they say?
They said, well, he yelled at Dave and said, you and everyone needs to stop coddling her like she's a child. Which, like, does she need some accountability? Like, should a friend, how, like, yeah, it's like you need to pull her to the side and be like, sister, stop showing up to his house. Like, he wants to move on. It is sad that they broke up for that. Like, if the relationship was really good and the only reason they broke up is because of the debt. It's not the debt, it's the lying.
The lying, yeah, it's the principle of that. But and there's probably like a lot of nuanced emotions also with that. But lying, obviously, why would you want to live together?
Kicking Leslie buy a out house of the wedding. Together. How do you feel about that? Being Leslie's not allowed on my property.
Wait, when did he kick her out?
He said they're still in the planning process. So he said that if Leslie's this unstable that she's going to flip out if we don't get to have a conversation at the wedding, then she will not be coming to my wedding because I don't want to talk to her. Or not my wedding, the wedding, my property.
I don't know how to feel about that.
So it was either move your venue or don't have Leslie at the wedding.
I mean, it's on his property.
I'm with it. Leslie seems unstable.
Especially her showing up to his house.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little unstable for sure.
I'm trying to see if there's a verdict on here. Was he?
See, the updates have me rethinking my original.
Because the update was like way more aggressive. Yeah, it was archived, so I don't think it shows.
Maybe they read the comments and they're like, actually,
yeah,
I'm not the problem.
That's literally what happens. Is like they'll post it, people will comment, and they're like, hold on, here's more information so that you'll be on my side. And then usually if people give like too many updates, the moderators will like stop allowing comments or edits, or they'll take down the post because they're like, all right, like accept your verdict. You posted on here. People think you're the asshole. It's time to move on. Like, we get it. All right. Top comment said, well, I think one of your key takeaways from this is that you need to start living your own life. Stop avoiding places you normally go to. Clarify to people why you broke up. It's not that you cheated. And put together any evidence of her crazy behavior so you can get a restraining order if needed. You also need to tell people why the wedding isn't happening at your place. As you know, they're going to make you out to be the bad guy. Definitely he's going to look like the bad guy.
For sure.
Well, because everyone always shares their narrative. So,
yeah.
It's going to be, he kicked us off last minute. He decided because he couldn't have a +1, but it's actually because Leslie's crazy. Final thoughts before we wrap up the episode.
Leslie's crazy.
Yeah.
I think he still should have a +1.
The wedding should go on. No Leslie.
On his land.
Well, because if Leslie's gone, he can have a +1. There's no one to flip out.
Seems like Leslie's the problem.
Yeah. I've had the Morgan Wallen song, I'm the Problem, or whatever it's called in my head lately.
She's the reason.
It, like, all day. Yeah. All right, so we will wrap up on that note. Thank you guys for listening to episode 1 of season 2. If you guys want to follow along with the podcast, we're on Instagram and TikTok as Click Chick Podcast. And you can follow along with my photography work at 1828 Collective. Otherwise, that's it. We'll see you guys.
See you next time.